And here we are. Lay down on the mat. Knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine. Roll the arms outward. Keep the shoulder blades as much as you can flat onto the ground and slide your shoulder blades toward the waist. Pull the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen your spine. Close your eyes. And allow your body to soften. Feel the contact of the skin of your back with the ground. And observe how the more you relax, the more this contact becomes deeper. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw. And let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck, your shoulders, arms, forearms, and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra to vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins, relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and start observing every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most? Chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, And between exhalation and inhalation, the small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause, and there too, observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remain relaxed and open even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long and deep breath. Observe your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. Keep a long and deep breath. Keep it easy. If you feel some tensions rising, observe. But if you feel it a little bit too much, step back. This is not a challenge. You're simply playing with your body and with your breath. So create a deep breath, but keep it easy. Your body expand with every inhalation and gently contract with every exhalation. Long, slow, steady breath. Stay there, present in this moment. If there's some thoughts coming, know that it's not normal. But as soon as you realize it, bring your attention back to your breath. Keep it deep but easy. From the next breath, create a breath where the inhalation and the exhalation is equal, same length for the 2 active phases. Same length, inhalation and exhalation. Here too. Adjust your breath in order to keep it easy but controlled.
If there's some tensions rising, observe the tension. But if you realize that it's a little bit too much, step back. Remember, this is not a challenge. Same length, inhalation, exhalation. From your next breath, lengthen just a tiny bit the pauses, both between inhalation and exhalation, and the other between the exhalation and then the inhalation. Keep it short, but controlled. So if you have 3 count for the inhalation, exhalation, keep 1 for the 2 pauses. And there, observe your breath. If you feel that you can lengthen the pause, go ahead. But keep the same length for the 2 poses. Same thing for the active phases, inhalation, exhalation. If you feel that it's even too comfortable, lengthen your breath, keeping the same length for inhalation, exhalation. Keep it easy. Keep it soft. And from your next breath, I want to adjust your length, the length of your breath, in order to have the same length for the 4 phases. So observe how you feel and adjust your breath in order to have the same length for the 4 phases. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. Create a breath that you can keep for quite a long time. So it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be difficult. Keep it easy. But keep the same length for the 4 phases. One more time. At the end of the exhalation, create now a breath, a breath where you have the exhalation longer than the inhalation. Keep the length of your exhalation at least the double of the length of the inhalation. So if you count for 2 for the inhalation, you have to count for 4 for the exhalation. If you count for 6 for the inhalation, you have to count for 12 for the exhalation. Keep one small count also for the pauses, and even there, keep the 2 pauses of the same length. Exhalation longer than the inhalation. One more time, one more breath. Exhalation longer than the inhalation, at least the double in length. And at the end of the exhalation, go back to a normal breath, not controlled. And observe. Observe your breath becoming lighter and lighter, more and more subtle. Observe how you feel. Feelings, emotions are there. Become a witness of all those things. Now, really gently, still keeping your eyes closed, lift your arms up to the sky and then let the arms go behind you, behind your head, kind of stretching your body. From this position, become longer. So push the feet forward and the arms behind you, kind of lengthening the whole body. And relax. Again, stretch your body at the maximum. And relax. One more time. And relax. Now, gently
Move the 2 feet to the left side of your mat without moving the torso, not that much. Move also the 2 hands toward the left side, stretching gently the whole right side of your body. Breathe deeply on your belly. And come back to center. Now move your feet to the right. And the arms, the hands to the right too. Kind of creating a sort of half moon position. And observe the stretch of your right side, of your left side of your body. Breathe deeply on your belly. And again, back to center. Put your arms in cactus pose. If it's a little bit too hard for you to keep in cactus pose, you can straighten your arms to the side. Bend your knees. Put your feet as much as you can close to the buttocks. Keep the shoulder blades flat onto the ground and pull the back of the head away from the shoulders. Inhale. And with the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground and lift your butt up. Squeeze your butt and stay there. Relax. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground. Lift your hips. Push even further with your feet against the ground to move the chest toward the chin. Stay there. Squeeze your butt. And down. Lift your legs up to the sky, straighten your legs. And create circles with your legs. If it's separated, yeah, that's good. Keep the legs straight. Turn also on the other side. And while doing so, try and relax your shoulders, your arms, your face. All the muscle there are not needed for this movement. Okay. Bend your knees again. Put your feet down. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground. Lift your hips just a tiny bit. Squeeze your butt and stay there. So the shoulder blades are still onto the ground. Not just the shoulders touching the ground, but also the shoulder blades. And relax. Still keeping your arms in cactus pose. Lift your knees and bring the knees toward the chest. And now, keeping the knees as much as you can close to the chest. Roll to the right side with just the legs. So keep the torso down on the ground, but allow the 2 legs to drop down toward the right side. Turn your head to the left And breathe deeply on your belly. Back to center. And still keeping the torso and the arms in this position. Bring the two knees to the chest and roll and let the legs go down to the side, to the right, to the left side. Turn your head to the right. Stay there. Breathe deeply on your belly. And back. Okay, now straighten your right leg down to the ground. Bring the left knee toward the chest. Use the arms to bring the knee as much as you can toward the chest. Use it, yeah, good. Keep the right leg active. Get down to the ground. And roll to the right with your left leg. So the left leg goes down to the ground. Put your right hand outside of your left knee to keep it down. Keep your left hand on the left side of your belly and allow the left elbow to drop down toward the ground. Turn your head left and stay there. At the end of the third breath, come back to center. Change sides, so stretching your left leg down to the ground. Keep it active. Bring the right knee toward the chest using the arms. Roll to the left and allow the right knee to go down to the ground. Keep it down with your left hand. Put your right hand outside, on the outer side of your belly. And allow the elbow to drop down toward the ground. Turn your head to the right and stay there. Keep the left leg active. And back to center. Bring the two knees to the chest. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head and shoulders. Bring the head toward the knee and roll right and left side. Okay, roll completely to the right. Push with the left hand and sit up. Okay, sit on the heels. Leave the sternum, shoulder blades down. Push the shoulders gently back. Belly in to lengthen your spine. Keep the shoulders down. And put the back of the head away from the shoulders. So the shoulders goes down, but the back of the head goes gently up. Stay there. Beautiful. And relax. Now I wanted to take, do you have the blocks? Okay, take the two blocks, take one belt and take a folded blanket if you have it, or just something that you can use under your knees to keep it a little bit more comfortable. So, for the folded blanket, just put it down to the ground. It's just to give a bit of comfort to your knees. We're gonna stay on the knees quite a bit. Now, right leg forward. Keep the hip roughly over the left knee. Keep the right leg bent. Now, belly in, lift your pubis and observe how the left groin and the left thigh stretch. Keep the belly in. Sternum lifted. Keeping this movement, so tilting back the hip, start pushing with your left feet and tibia against the ground and observe how this movement deepens the activation of your left leg and groin. Push with your left feet and tibia against the ground. Still keeping the pubis up, tailbone down, sternum up. Keeping all those movements, bend your right leg a little bit more. Not too much, because otherwise you're going to lose all those other movements. Keep the pubis up, tailbone down. Keep on pushing your left feet and tibia against the ground to feel the stretch on your groin. And relax. Change leg. So right feet and right knee roughly under the hips, left feet forward, knee bend. Now start lifting your pubis, tailbone down, belly in. And already observe the stretch of groin and thigh. Now start pushing with the right feet and tibia against the ground and observe how this small movement can create such a difference. Stay there. Still keeping the pubis up, tailbone down, and pushing the right feet against the ground, feet and tibia. Keeping all those movements in place, bend just a tiny bit the left knee to deepen even more the stretch on groin and thigh. Keep on pushing with the tibia and feet against the ground. Okay, good. Relax. Okay, now I'm gonna use the block. You can just move the mat really close to a wall because the stability can be an issue. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So roughly the same thing that we did, but supported with a block. So the idea is to keep the block under roughly the sitting bone. If one block is not enough, you have two. Use it. Find the good construction to have quite comfortable position, but not too high in order not to work. Keep it comfortable under your sitting bone. Well, that is, it's not really this sitting, well, kind of. You're gonna feel the bone just under. Give it a little bit more stable roof because it's a little bit too on the back. So, okay, yeah, good. Bend your right leg a little bit more. It's roughly at 90 degrees. Okay, that's good. Now, push from the outer right knee to the outer hip to adjust the alignment of the hip. Now, we're going to add what we just did before. So, belly in, lift your pubis, tailbone down. And you're going to feel straight away the activation of the groin and thigh. But since it's not enough, we're doing yoga. Push also with the tibia against the ground. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, smile. Stay there. And feel the stretch, but feel also that you're strengthening that area. Lift the pubis, still tailbone down. And relax. Change side. You may feel a difference between left and right, which is 100% normal. So find a good variation for each side. Once that you have the support, lift your pubis, tailbone down, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Push from the outer knee to the outer hip to adjust the alignment of the hips again, and start pushing with your right feet and tibia against the ground. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. And relax. Okay, now move the blocks away. Right leg forward, but I want you to take the belt. Create a small loop and put the small loop around your left ankle. It's so beautiful, isn't it? Okay. Now, awesome. Take the belt and put it, leave it. Okay, and put it right over your shoulder, your right shoulder. Behind, not in front, but behind your back. Okay, that's good. Good. Now, walk forward with your right feet just a tiny bit, bend your knee and go down. Keep the right knee right over the right heel. Belly in, sternum lifted, pubis up. Push now with your left knee against the ground.
relax. Now, you may need some support on your left side because this is tricky. The idea is to bend your left knee and go down. The idea is not to have it too contracted, it's just higher than the ground. Good, 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 good. Pubis up, tailbone down. So all the things that we worked before, we keep it there. Push with your left knee against the ground, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, and relax. It's a deep stretch, I know. And change leg. So put the belt around the right ankle. Belt over the left knee. Walk forward with your left leg. And first, without lifting the right knee, bend your left knee. Keep the left knee right over the hip, over the heel, sorry. Push the hip down, belly in, pubis up, tailbone down. Try and walk a little bit forward with your left, yes, and push the hip down more, like you want to do a split. Good, beautiful. Push with your right knee against the ground. And relax. Now, lift your right knee. Keep it quite comfortable, so it's lifted from the ground, but you don't need to keep it really close to the buttocks. Not a problem. Walk forward with your left feet and push the hip down, like you want to do a sort of split. Pubis up, tailbone down. Push the right knee against the ground. And relax. Okay. Now, not finished, not over yet. Take the blocks again. And create the same structure that you used before. But again, you may need the support on your left side. Put the belt around your left ankle. So you're kind of mixing the two things together. Find a kind of comfortable position for the support. Check the alignment of the hip. Pubis up, tailbone down. And lift your left feet. You can also use your hands to help with this. And try and use the belt as much as you can. So now, since you're supported, it's less of a split, but I want you to lift your feet a little bit higher.
Good. Keep on lifting the pubis. And relax. Change side. So left feet forward, right feet back. The support is under the left thigh, left hip. Okay, that's good. Lovely. Okay. Just one thing, when I say use the belt, you don't need to grab the belt behind. You can just do this. Yeah, that's good. You're right doing. So go to your maximum. Belly in, pubis up, tailbone down. Don't forget those movements, because with those movements, you're really deepening the stretch where you need it. Keep the hip aligned. Lift your right feet and use the belt to go a little bit deeper. Once that you tighten the belt, then you can lower your arms so it will be more comfortable. Like that. Okay, that's good. And relax. Okay, now take the blocks away. Take the belt away. Move everything from the block, from the mat. You too. Okay. And widen your legs. Okay. Keep the legs straight and active. Flex your feet. Push the thighs down. Lift the sternum. Tilt your hip forward. Keep the sternum lifted. And keep the thighs down. Push the thighs down. Come back up. Now we're going to do roughly the same, but rounding our spine in order to stretch the lumbar spine area. So flex your feet, thighs down, roll your hips forward, but to stretch a little bit deeper the lumbar spine, roll the legs outward, like you want to move the feet back. Round your spine, go down. Close your eyes. Keep on rolling the legs outward in order to stretch the area around your lumbar spine. Keep on pushing the thighs down and observe how the more you push the thighs down, the more you can feel the lumbar spine lengthening. Still with this round spine, and if you want to, with your eyes closed, walk with your hands to the left
and observe how this movement will stretch a little bit more the right side of your torso. Now back to center and walk to the left, to the right, in order to stretch a little bit more the left side of your torso. Back to center and come back up. Preparatory. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine, both on one side and on the other side. Okay, cross your legs. More comfortable position. Put your hands right in front of your knees. Inhale, tilt your hips forward. Use the hands, so push the hands against the leg to push the chest forward. Move the shoulders back and arch your spine. Stay there. Use the arms. The arms are really active in this position. And relax. Again, use the arms. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, tilt the head forward. Push with the hands against the leg to move the chest in between the arms forward, but move the shoulders back. And relax. Create circles with lumbar spine. Spiraling up to move the old spine. And turn also on the other side. Okay. Move forward. Lean forward. Tabletop position. Keep the knee in contact. Keep the buttocks right over the knee. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And walk forward with your hand. Allowing the chest to move down toward the ground. Allow the head to go down toward the ground. Keep the arms active. Push the chest down, but the lumbar spine up in order to really focus on the opening on the upper part of your chest. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, walk back with your hands. Seat on your heels. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Also on the other side. And now lay down on the mat, belly down. Put your hands next to the hips, with the palm of the hand facing the sky. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head, shoulders, and arms. Look forward. Keep the legs as much as you can relaxed. Down. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head, shoulders, and arms. Stay there. And relax. Now lift your head, shoulders, put your elbows under your knee, or your knees, no, the shoulders, interlace your hands, push with the elbows against the ground to move the chest up, Move the belly in. So lift the pubis, tailbone down, just like we did before. Keep on pushing with the elbows against the ground. You're doing a kind of, yeah, sort of a small plank. And relax. One more time. Push with the elbows against the ground. Belly in, pubis up, tailbone down. Okay, now put your hands next to the chest. Push with the hands against the ground and move in child pose. Find the version that is comfortable for you. Find the version where you can feel the back relaxing and stretching more. Stay there. Relax. Gently come back up. Widen your legs. Bend your right leg and move the right feet as much as you can close to the left groin. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Put your right hand down on the ground. Point your left feet. Push with your left buttock forward, sternum lifted. Stay there. Roll a little bit more the hip in order to lift completely the left hip, and roll the left leg inward. Roll the left leg inward. So the feet is not pointing up, but is pointing down now. Okay. Sternum lifted. And back to center. Now, I want you to put the left feet back. Okay. Put your right hand down on the ground. Roll completely now. The left leg, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, in order to have to move with the with your right heel in contact with your left groin. Once that you are this contact, move the right knee to the right again. So open the knee to the side. So we're entering a position that we did several times. Go down on your elbows. Move the sternum forward, shoulder blades down. Stay there. If you feel really comfortable, walk forward with your hand and move the head down. Stay there for 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, walk back with your hands. Push with the hands against the ground. Lift the sternum. Okay. Good. Now, move the right knee to the left and come back to center, to the previous position. Change leg. So right leg straight, left leg bent.
Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Point your right feet. Roll the leg inward. Put your left hand down on the ground. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Just that. Back to center. Move the right feet back. Keep it pointed. Roll the right leg completely inward. Push with your hands against the ground, lift your hip. Keep the left heel in contact with your right groin and move the left knee to the left. Yes, beautiful. Not too much, not too much. Just keep the hip, the heel in contact with the groin. Okay. Now walk down on your elbows. Stay there. If it's comfortable, walk forward and allow the chest and head to go down to the ground. Stay there. Walk back with your hands. Put your hands down on the ground. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Stay there. No, it's still in this position. Okay, still with a left heel in contact with the right groin. Okay, and now roll the right leg outward to come back to the previous position. No, down. No, this the starting position. Roll on the other side. Okay. Now change leg again. But now take the belt and put belt around your left ankle. Right heel in contact with the groin. Move the left feet back. Roll your body. And again, enter the position where you have the right heel in contact with the groin and the right knee to the side, to the right. The hip is roughly aligned, squared. Okay. Now, walk back with your hands and push the two knees against the ground to lift your body. Activate the two legs. Okay, that's beautiful. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Take the belt. And now, still pushing with the knees against the ground, lift the feet. Stay there. And relax. This is an impossible pose. But you did it. So now change your change legs. So put the belt around your right leg. Bend your left knee. Move the right feet back. Back, back, back. Even more. Okay. Roll your body to enter again the position where you have the left heel in contact with the right groin and the left knee open to the side. Walk back with your hands. And now activate the legs, pushing the knees one against the other to lift your hips. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Take the belt and lift your right feet. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, relax. Take away the belt. Cross-leg position. Create circles with your hips along the spine, both on one side and on the other side. Okay. Take the belt. Put the belt, take the belt. No, this is not a belt. This is a block. Take the block. Put the block in between your pubis and the back of the ankle, and push one against the other. Once that you feel it, feel this tension, this pressure around your spine. So actually the block in this position will allow your hip to tilt back in order to stretch a little bit more this area that we worked on. So it's not comfortable, I know. Far away from being comfortable. And relax. Shavasana. Today's Shavasana is really a relief. So you take everything you need to be comfortable in Shavasana. If you feel tension on the lumbar spine, since we've worked quite a bit on the lumbar spine, also, put some small weight over your belly in order to relax a little bit deeper your lumbar spine. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra, and at the end of the mantra, I'm going to get you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax.
Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Cha Saka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Slowly. Start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Thumb and index finger together. Eyes closed. Face, throat, shoulders and belly relaxed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.